Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
I think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looks to clip it forward. Chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Brighton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Minter. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
There's only one place it can go.
Tonali.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Over. Share. Botman shifted upfield. Joelinton has created one goal already. Hall. possession.
Belieber. Deftly away.
And he welcomes it in. No way through, so back. Great hit! Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Tonali, ball's played through. Here's the... Oh, shooting chance!
He reacted well.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Belieber.
Gomez laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Linton. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Belieber.
Moved on forwards.
Belieber.
He's looking for the runner here. They can counter here.
Livramento.
Brighton and Hove Albion are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tonali, out to the left it goes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already.
Keeper sees it all the way.
Bruno Guimaraes, spread out to the left. Paul is charging up on the overlap. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the whistle for half-time. So at the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brighton really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. Aim forwards. Mitoma. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a delicate ball. Mitoma forwards and with intent. Nice physical challenge. It's really well cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? Linton. So what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That had too much on it. Botman. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Gordon gets flagged offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baleba looks to the other side.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Linton, Vissa, Hall going great guns here. Big chance! That was a decent attempt at the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Heck, and it's played forward. Gomez played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. Gordon. Tonali. Linton shifted upfield. Gordon. Oh, look at the space here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put...
Could be danger here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thinks one through. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Newcastle United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Is there any... Has a goal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Oh, such a clever touch. Brighton don't have...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Mitoma.
Kajolu.
Needs a quality cross. Kajolu with the delivery.
Brighton and Hove Albion have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Joelinton,
Gently done. Elanga.
oh, good spread.
In comes the cross.
That is a brilliant interception.
So that's it. It is all over.
Quite a game, one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is